Hello, this is Joe Price from the BYU Record Linking Lab, and these are some instructions for how to help find people who died in World War I on the family tree so we can notify their family members about their family member who served and died in the war. And we're also going to try to find pictures for as many of these people from a book that we have from archive.org. So the windows we have open, over here we have our family search window open, over here we have the Google spreadsheet, and then I've also logged into Ancestry because that will be helpful much of the time. And then the other thing we have is this PDF where we're getting the names and pictures of the soldiers who died in the war. So I've already done Axel L. Anderson, and so I'm going to do the next one. So I type in my name, Joe Price. Oops. Okay. I type in the name of the person, Emmett L. Bell, and then I type in the hometown, which is City Shrev. Okay. So we're done with this. We'll just minimize that for a second. Now we come over here to Family Search and we hit Recents. Then we hit Add Unconnected Person. And then what we're going to do is copy the name information. And then we're going to hit Male Deceased. And then we're going to hit 1896. And then Ohio. This is a guess. This is our best guess to start with. And then nearly all of the U.S. soldiers died in 1918, and nearly all of them died in France. We're going to use that as our starting point. So basically, we've put in the person's name and some guess about some information about him. Now we're going to hit Next, and what it's going to do is search for some possible matches. We're going to want to check these matches. Now notice this first one, we have a match where we have Emmett L. Bell, born 1893 in Ohio, died in 1918 in France. So this is perfect. This is a very good match. And notice also the word Shrev matches up with the hometown from over here. So we're going to copy the ID, paste that in there, and then let's go to the person. Now notice we don't have a picture for Emmett L. Bell, so let's actually get a picture for him. And so we're going to pull up our PDF, and then down here, let me move this over. Down here in the bottom of our window, we can type in snip, and there's this tool called the snipping tool, and then if we hit New, we can actually draw a little box around Emmett Bell, and then we can hit File, Save As. Looks like I'd saved it before. I'm going to just put it right here on my desktop. I'm going to go Emmett Bell. Okay, so we've saved that. Now we come over here to our family search and we hit Upload, and then we click Emmett Bell. Okay, so we're done with Emmett Bell. So let's try the next person on our list. So I'm going to again pull my PDF over here. So again, I can hit Control-D to put my name down. The next person on the list is Frank E. Arnold, and he is from Kipton. Okay. So again, we hit Recent, Add Unconnected Person, and we come over here and copy the name. And then we hit Male Deceased, 1896, Ohio, 1918, France. Okay. And again, we're going to look and see if we have any good matches. So here we have a Frank E. Arnold. He was living in Lorain County, so if that could be our person. That's a possibility. We might want to keep track of that one. And so actually one thing we could check really quick is we could type in Kipton, Ohio. Okay, so here's Kipton. Let's just see what county it is in. So it's way up here. And so let's see, Kipton is located, let's see, I'm not quite sure what county that is. Let's see if it'll, okay, I'm not sure. Let's see, okay, county right here, Lorain County. So actually, since this guy's also in Lorain County, what we might want to do is let's just go start there. Let's go actually look at Frank E. Arnold. So he was, now the only problem with him is saying that he was alive in 1920. Let's see if we can link him to a death record. Here he is in his in a World War I draft card. Let's also look on, so if we click Ancestry, we can actually come over here and see if we have some records. So right here, we have a Frank Arnold, who is from Kipton, Lorain. So actually, this is the person we definitely want. Died in 1918 in Italy. And notice his parents are Louis C. Arnold and Alice Amelia Arnold. So this 1920 census record is wrong for him, and so we're actually going to come in here and type in 1918. and he died in Italy. Okay, we'll save that. So now we found our person, and we can look, and there's other information about him, and we can pull other things over. For example, it'd be nice to have an exact death date, and there it is on that record. So then again, we can pull in the exact death rate. The two key things we're looking for is an exact death date and also linking them to the 1910 census so we can put them into a family. And actually, at this point, if you wanted to, you could hit View My Relationship. And in this case, actually, this is one of my cousins, so I can see how I'm related to him. And you could try the same on anyone you're working with. Now, notice we don't have a photo for Frankie Arnold. If there was a photo, then we'd be done. But let's put in a photo for Frank. And so we come again over here, we type in snip, we hit the snipping tool, we hit new, and then we we hit file, save as Frank Arnold. Okay, and then we come over here to memories, and we upload a memory for him. Okay, so we're going to upload a photo, and here's Frank Arnold. Okay, so then we are all done. Now let's make sure to copy his ID code, and then we'll come over here to our sheet and drop that in. Okay, let's do one last one. Okay, so who's next on our list? It's going to be Harvey. We can zoom in so we see that it's Harvey Allen, and he's from Buffalo. Okay, now we need to be careful because sometimes the city, the hometown, might be from a different state. So Buffalo might be referring to Buffalo, New York, but we are going to give this a try. So again, we copy the name, we hit recent, add unconnected person, we put this in here, put male, 1896, and I'm going to leave the state blank this time just to give us a little extra flexibility, and I'm going to hit next. Okay, so here we have a Harvey H. Allen, born in Ohio, died in France. So this is also looking like a good... Now remember, if none of these were a good match, we would come down here and create a person, and then we would start to try to link this person in. But here we have Harvey Allen, Ohio, France. So let's go take a look at this. Now the city is Buffalo. Let's actually see if there's a Buffalo in Ohio. Buffalo, Ohio. Okay, there is a Buffalo, and it's in Guernsey County, which matches up with where he was married. So actually, he was married, these are always kind of interesting to look at. He was married in 1917, just before the war, before entering the war, and then he died in the war. Okay, so this is definitely the person we are looking for. So we will copy his ID, drop it right there, and then let's get a picture. Since we don't have a picture here for him, we're going to grab a picture for him. And so again, we hit here, we type snip. We hit the snipping tool, we hit new, and then we grab his picture. This is Harvey Allen. We're going to go File, Save As, Harvey Allen. We'll save that picture. We come over here, we click Memories, and then we're going to upload the photo. Upload the photo, Harvey Allen. Okay, so that's, I think, about the end of my instructions. In many cases, if you don't find a match right away, you'll add them and then you'll start attaching other records, maybe try to find them on Ancestry, see if you can figure out who their parents were, find an exact death date, see if you can find them in the 1910 census, and then just keep adding family members until you bump to someone who's already on the tree. But feel free to contact us if you have any questions. We're really grateful for your help on this project.